So definitely you join the program, as I said, it will help you a lot. It will not help you to just get the job. It will help you on like for all of your career. And sometimes you will be more, you will feel more confidence as well. So definitely you should guys join a program. Don't think much, because I was connected to Leo like I think more than a year ago, but I just put it by away. Like I don't want to join. I don't want to invest 6,000 or something. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I think it's if you get the job, it's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah.
Hi guys, it's 𝗘𝗪𝗂 here, and founder of 𝗘𝗪𝗑 Educations. Welcome to another podcast with me. And in today's podcast, I have here with me one of our students from our job coaching program, Mr. Pathik. And the reason why I invite him to the podcast today is to share with you guys his journey with our program, how it has helped him to secure his first dream job in Australia, and hopefully can inspire many of you to do the same. So Pathik, for those who don't know who you are, can you introduce yourself, who you are, what have you studied, and what
Yeah.
job you were looking for?
Yeah. So my name is Pathik, and I'm from India. Actually, I have a bachelor's degree in civil engineering back in India, and here in Australia, I have completed masters in construction management from
Mm,
CQ University.
mm,
And I was applying for the job like more more than a year, yeah. But I didn't know about this Leo's program, and I got to know about like in December around
mm,
November or December, yeah. And then I joined the program. I thought like it wasn't help me, but later on when I joined, and he educated a lot, like how we can connect to the different companies.
mm,
And
mm,
when I learned, and I was trying to do same as he said. So
mm.
and finally I got the job. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
this
inspired for me.
is
Thank you. Thank
really
you
good,
very much,
Pathik.
Leo. Yeah.
You're welcome, Pathik. Now let's just rewind a little bit before we talk about the job itself. So you say you done a master in construction management. When did you start your degree?
So I started in July 2022, and I
Okay.
finished that in July 2024. Yeah.
Mm. At that time, when did you start to realize that it was actually very difficult to get a job in Australia?
Yeah. So when I looking for the job, and I applied many of the companies, but mainly companies say like you don't have a local experience or you can't land the job, you know. Some companies say you must require PR as well, and some also says they don't trust you actually. So like they directly say your local experience don't count in Australia, so
Wow.
we can't get you the job. Yeah. So
Wow.
mainly I got found these reasons, and for that I haven't found any job yet. But after I learned your program, and then later on I think like I will get a job, and finally yes, yeah, it helped me a lot. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. So at that time, do you remember how many jobs did you apply for that you got rejected?
Actually, I didn't apply like too much like any other student. I applied around like 60, 70 jobs earlier.
Hmm.
Yeah. And after your program, I total 70 years. So I think before that, I have applied 30, 40. And after your program, I applied for around the same 30, 40. So
Hmm.
I did apply for 80 jobs, and I got involved. Yeah.
Mm, mm. And how does that make you feel, Rathik, to not be able to work in your field? Because I think for a while you were working in some odd jobs. Am I right?
Yes. I was working at the like a fuel station, and I'm still working there actually, but I will, yeah, so I will get, finally I got the job. Since starting, like when I came to Australia, I wanted to work in construction field, but at that time some company says like you do require working rights. You are on student visa, so you can't work. And
Mm,
I didn't know about for some of the internships as well, because I was
mm,
new here as well. So
mm,
I didn't apply much for the internship at that time.
mm.
But then I realized I'm always passionate about the construction. I
Okay.
think I have to work in this field. This is my career. I can't let it go, you know. So Yeah, and I was frustrated a little bit, but after your support, yeah, I think I feel good enough to say like that. Yeah.
Of course, because I think, but I think you're not the only one who have very good background in engineering, in construction, but then end up working in, fuel station, like you said. So I think a lot of viewers watching this, they would also resonate with what you are telling
Yes.
them.
Yeah.
Do you ever felt a little bit of hopeless, a bit disappointed in yourself when that you weren't able to work in your field at that time?
Yeah, so like I thought like I will not get a job. Like I tried a lot, but I always end up with like unfortunately email, as they always say. Yeah, and then it's kind of disappointing me. Sometimes I just don't apply anywhere. I just so I thought think like I'm stuck somewhere, But when I joined the program and later on I started apply again and learn a lot, and that helps me a lot. Yeah.
For sure. So talking about the program, so obviously you knew about our program. What was the decision factor that makes you say, I want to join this guy and he's the one who can help me? What was the thought process? Why did you decide to join us and not someone else?
Yeah, so like I connected you two on LinkedIn,
Mm,
and then later on I saw many of your podcasts, like some videos, inspiring videos. I also went on YouTube to show them like, does it really helps? Because sometimes if you are investing your money, so you need return.
for
Yeah.
sure.
So I was thinking, will it help or not? But then I thought like, let's get a chance. At least it will work, because it already worked many of the students, so it will work on me as well. Let me try, and I joined. That's it. Yeah.
And you
and,
never
and
look back
then,
to that.
yeah, and then I did exactly as you said, and then I got the job. Yeah.
Fantastic. So now let's talk about the program itself. I'm sure you have learned a lot from our program, Pathik. You have learned a
Yeah.
lot from this. So, but if we can summarize them into three biggest takeaways from our
Yes.
program that really made a lot of difference for you, what would those three things be?
First of all, you won't be shy. After you join the program, you will talk to some of the managers or directly, so you will definitely learning a lot. And then second thing, I feel like sometimes you are disappointed if you are not getting the job, but when we joined the program, later on we realized like, I am not the only one, everyone are, yes. And with that support, we feel like a bit motivated. And
Hmm.
then as it same I got the same experience. Yeah. And thirdly, like I think following back, because people doesn't do follow back their employers. Yeah, so I think that I learned from your program.
So let's talk about the follow-up. I think follow-up is what you do very well.
Yeah.
Before this program, did you know how to follow up, and how many times you follow up before this program?
So definitely not. Before this program, I didn't know anything about the follow-up. If I just got the message like, you not processing this application, unfortunately you are not hired, and then I just end up.
Oh
But
wow.
after, yeah, so after your program, I learned a lot. You have to follow after the refusal as well, and how after the applying the jobs, how you can do follow-up. I learned everything from this program. Yeah.
Wow, wow. And I think it makes so much difference for you, the fact that you
Definitely, yeah.
follow up.
They will consider. Other times, like sometimes they don't consider you. If you apply just once, like they have lot of people, so they will not consider you. But if you do follow up, they will consider your application. I think, yeah,
For
I
sure,
believe that.
for sure. So
Yeah.
follow-up is one thing. And second thing is about the cold call, because I think that's something else that
Oh,
you have
cool as
learned.
well. Yeah. So
And
I
I
did
think
that
it
as
helps.
well. Yeah.
Tell them about the cold call, Patrick. How important is cold calling to land a job with the employer?
So cold call is basically like sometimes you send just the resume, but it doesn't work because, as I said, they already got lots of resumes. But
Mm,
cold calling, like very few people do the cold call. So if you do the call, they will know you better, and then you can might be get land the job if they like you.
absolutely, absolutely. Tell them about the script, Patrick. How important is the cold call script that we help you, we provided to you? Was that helpful with the script?
Yeah, of course. Like earlier, I was doing sometimes cold call, not every time, but I feel like it is like a little bit of casual talking, and they end up my call like just put it back. Yeah, you know. But after your script helped me a lot because I learned from it, and then I do the same thing as you said, and they at least don't put the call. They listen you very carefully,
Mm,
and then you like, yeah, it's good for me as well, you know.
for
Yeah, so
sure. And
if they like you, they will give you a job.
yes, and I think a lot of viewers watching this, they might think they can just pick up the phone and say some random things over the
Yeah,
phone.
like directly I was asking directly like, are you guys hiring? Or and they said no, and just put the phone. Like, no, it doesn't work actually.
Exactly. So they actually have to learn it. It's a skill
Yes,
you
it
need to
is a
learn.
skill, definitely.
Absolutely. And telling them about the LinkedIn as well, Pathik, because I think the LinkedIn was really good for you
Yes,
to land this role.
so like LinkedIn, I did post on LinkedIn much, not yet as well. But I learned from your program, we have to stay connected on LinkedIn because they notice you on the LinkedIn. If you really cares, yeah, they will notice. But otherwise, if they check on your LinkedIn and if you are not active there, so might be you. I got this job, I think mainly on the LinkedIn activities. Yeah. So LinkedIn also helps to get a job.
For sure. So did the LinkedIn templates that we provided you, was that helpful to you? The template?
Yeah. So it helped me a lot. I did the same thing like as you provided. So I messaged my project engineer and project manager as well about it, and then yeah, I got the job. Yeah.
Wow, wow. And obviously, before this program, you were not very active. You didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
You didn't know how to message the employer.
Yes. So I sent just like a casual random thing, but it's not works for us, you know. For the job, you have to be a professional. That's what I learned from this podcast. Yeah, program.
100%. And then telling them more about the pitch as well, Patrick. Because I think you did very well at pitching yourself as well. The elevator pitch. Was that helpful
Yeah.
for you to get to get your pitch prepared by us? Was that helpful?
Yeah, so of course, like earlier, someone asked about myself, like I wasn't speak too much, you know. I just say some few things and then I end up. But after I learned from you and how to pitch yourself, so I'm feel confident as well. And if someone asks me anyone randomly, I can pitch myself anywhere now.
Yes.
so
And
I,
it made a lot of
so
difference.
you will feel
Yeah.
confident for yeah.
For sure, for sure. Because I remember when I first spoke with you, you were not very confident in yourself, and you told me that you didn't have local experience, so you were very concerned that
Yeah.
would stop you from getting a job. But after we talk it over and we talk about the pitch, and once it's completed, and then you realize, wow, I actually know more than I thought.
Yes.
Do
Yeah.
you agree with me on that?
Of course, yeah. So after I joined, I think like, yeah, I can get a job. You know, I feel always like disappointed when I get like but after this program, I feel motivated and keep applying and just got land a job.
Wow.
For sure.
So for the one who is curious, was it a job that is advertised or is it not advertised, the role you
So
got?
actually, the job was advertised, but it was like for a senior position, and I applied for that. But later on, I got the call from the HR, and they said like they are offering me a graduate position. Are you happy with that? And I said yes, of course. Yeah.
Wow. And Pathik, do you remember one of the things that I told you before this? I mean, while you're in this program, was that I told you to reach out to apply for the senior roles as well and asking for the junior role, right?
Yes.
Because I think that's really
That
better.
also works. Yeah. After this experience, I think, yeah, that definitely works if you ask for a junior role. Because sometimes if you see advertised like a senior position, 5 years, you don't apply there, you know, because you don't have experience. But after from the program, I learned you can at least apply later on, you can negotiate with them about the job.
100%, 100%. So how does that make you feel now, Pathik, to finally, become a civil engineer? How do you feel?
Like feel very good actually. I can't explain much, but I feel very good, excited about working again in construction field. Yes, and I feel more confident. That's what, yeah, I learned.
And how long do you think it took you to get this job? I mean, from the day you were serious about it, because you took a bit of a gap, you took a bit of a
Yes,
break. So how
yes.
long did it take you to get this role from the day you were serious?
So from the day I'm serious, I got in a month, I guess. Yeah.
Probably 4
I
weeks,
can
isn't it?
say, yeah, 4 5 weeks max.
Wow.
Because I, at the earlier stage, I wasn't applying much. I wasn't follow your actual every scripts. But later on, I think like I have to do it. I quit my or like odd jobs. Some not completely quit, but I reduced my shift there, and I was doing the same as you said. And then yeah, so I think after 5 weeks, I landed the job.
Wow. That's pretty fast, isn't it? If you think about
Yeah,
it.
it is pretty fast. I didn't expect like yeah.
And for the last question is this. So for those who's watching this right now, Pathik, and they are thinking of joining our job coaching program, would you recommend them to join? And if yes, what would be 3 reasons why they should join our program?
So definitely you join the program, as I said, like it will help you a lot. It will not help you to just get the job. It will help you on like for all your career. And sometimes you will be more, you will feel more confidence as well. So definitely you should guys join a program. Don't think much, because I was connected to Leo like I think more than a year ago, but I just put it by away. Like I don't want to join. I don't want to invest 6,000 or something. Yeah, but I think it's if you get the job, it's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Just the last thing before I forgot. So about the interview preparation as well, Pathik, because we did a very good preparation for your interview.
Yes.
Tell them about how important it is to have a good interview preparation by us.
Yeah. So actually, it is a very helpful, because I didn't know how to prepare for the interview. I can just search on Google and then yeah, some end up some things. But after you help me like what are the questions they're gonna ask, you prepare a more difficult task. So if they are gonna ask you later on, you will feel like I already know this, and then you can definitely it will be a good interview for you.
Absolutely. And so that when you go into the real interview, you are prepared and you felt like you already done it. And so there's nothing to be scared of, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, because you already got the interview already with the Leo's team. So like you know about the what they how ask and what will they ask and how to react them. And yes, then you feel more confident, and the main interview will be easy for you if you prepare more.
Yeah. Last thing here, Pathik, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of our followers, they are from India, right? A lot of our
Yes.
students who follow us on YouTube, they're actually from your country. So is it possible you could spend the next maybe 30 seconds to 60 seconds to just speak to them in your local language, to share your journey with us, just to recommend them about their experience with us so that they can hear their own mother tongue? I feel it would be a lot more impactful as compared to listening to English. Can you spare the next 30 seconds to 60 seconds to say a few words for me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So like
The stage is yours.
या सो आपको मतलब ये प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन करना ही चाहिए, ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है, क्योंकि क्या है कि अपने को लगता है कि इट विल नॉट वर्क, बट आफ्टर यू जॉइन द प्रोग्राम आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि यस इट हेल्प्स एंड you got the job. Yeah. Sorry for I can't speak only in my language. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, that's all good radio from me. Thank you so much for your time, Pathik. And I wish you all the best, and stay in touch with us. This is just the beginning. Make sure you give it your 100%.
Yes.
And I know you're going to keep flying from here. But keep working hard. Do not take things for granted. Keep working hard. Keep digging in.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much,
Take care.
Leo.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye. Just the last thing before I forgot. So about the interview preparation as well, I think, because we did a very good preparation for your interview.
Yes.
Tell them about how important it is to have a good interview preparation by us?
Yeah, so actually it is a very helpful, because I didn't know how to prepare for the interview. I can just search on Google and then some end up some things. But after you help me, like what are the questions they're gonna ask, you prepare a more difficult task. So if they are gonna ask you later on, you will feel like I already know this, and then you can definitely it will be a good interview for you.
Absolutely, and so that when you go into the real interview, you are prepared and you felt like you already done it, and so there's nothing to be scared of, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, because you already got the interview already with the Leo's team. So like you know about the what they how ask and what will they ask and how to react them. And yes, then you feel more confident, and the main interview will be easy for you if you prepare more.
Yeah. Last thing here, Pathik, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of our followers, they are from India, right? A lot of our
Yes.
students who follow us on YouTube, they're actually from your country. So is it possible you could spend the next maybe 30 seconds to 60 seconds to just speak to them in your local language, to share your journey with us, just to recommend them about their experience with us so that they can hear their own mother tongue? I feel it would be a lot more impactful as compared to listening to English. Can you spare the next 30 seconds to 60 seconds to say a few words for me?
Yeah, sure. So like
The stage is yours.
या सो आपको मतलब ये प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन करना ही चाहिए, ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है, क्योंकि क्या है कि अपने को लगता है कि इट विल नॉट वर्क, बट आफ्टर यू जॉइन द प्रोग्राम आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि यस इट हेल्प्स एंड you got the job. Yeah. Sorry for I can't speak only in my language. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's all good radio from me. Thank you so much for your time, Pathik. And I wish you all the best, and stay in touch with us. This is just the beginning. Make sure you give it your 100%.
Yes.
And I know you're going to keep flying from here. But keep working hard. Do not take things for granted. Keep working hard. Keep digging in.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Take care.